So this is my first assessment. I walked in. I'm taking my glucose test today. What do you got over there? I went to the bathroom about an hour ago and noticed blood on my underwear. And just started really filling up. My last day of work. It is another sunny day finally. It is so cold though, but I don't even notice it because it's sunny and wonderful. And I am still breaking out. Ignore that giant pimple. I am on my way to my very first pelvic floor appointment. I don't know the full details of exactly what it is, but the why is to prepare me for birthing a child. It's covered by insurance, which is great. A lot of my friends did some pelvic floor therapy prior to birth and really loved it. I work out quite often and I have never really understood what my pelvic floor is, to be honest. Like, I watched a couple videos on like strengthening your pelvic floor and I don't get it. So hopefully this will help me get it and it will make giving birth to a child a little bit easier. I just finished my pelvic floor appointment and what a wild experience. It was kind of amazing. I really love learning about the anatomy. So this is my first assessment. I walked in, she asked me a bunch of questions, taught me about the different bones and muscles in my pelvic floor, and then asked me questions about what I thought I knew. And then she got right up in there, as in her finger, and right up into, it was eye-opening to say the least. It's also so close to the bakery. So obviously I had to step in to treat myself to some goodies. And I have a very big sweet tooth during pregnancy. I'm not like a sweets person in general, but ever since getting pregnant, I want to end the day, start the day, have a snack in the middle of the day with dessert. But anyways, like I was saying, she showed me a little diagram of what my pelvis looks like on the outside and then what it looks like on the inside. She would tell me to breathe in, breathe out, contract, release, tighten, push, to make sure that I knew how I was using these muscles. I don't know much about my pelvic floor, so I wasn't sure if I knew how to do it. She actually said most of the patients that come to her have no idea how to use any of these muscles. She might say contract, but they're actually pushing, and it's just because no one teaches you these things. The whole point of this is to teach me to relax these muscles so that when I'm giving birth, I'm able to better control. And the more relaxed it is, the easier it is to push, the lesser chances of you tearing. Good morning. I am taking my glucose test today. I have to finish this really sugary drink in 5 minutes, and I'm a very bad chugger and an extremely slow drinker in general, so this will be fun. I don't think it'll be that bad. It's just sugar. Can't have water after. Oh, it's really not that bad. It's just like I'm drinking syrup. If you're a good chugger, this will be of no issue to you. It tastes like gross shots you used to take in undergrad or in university days. Not that it tastes good, but I feel like a kid would enjoy this. What do you got over there?
What is this one? The last ultrasound?
It's our last ultrasound.
What week is it?
Week 30. I'm on week 33. Just left the ultrasound office. Was not able to get any footage of the actual appointment, but all good news. The baby's head is at the bottom of my tummy and her hands are like a boxer protecting her face, which explains a lot of movement down there. And then her butt is on my left side and her legs are like curved at the top of my tummy. So that's good. And your ultrasound specialist can't really say much. It is 8:30 p.m. and I went to the bathroom about an hour ago and noticed blood on my underwear. So I called the hospital and they asked me what color the blood was. I said it was bright red. They asked me how much. I said about a teaspoon. And so they're like, come on in. Good thing Johnny is out right now working. So I called them to tell him to come back. And so I just showered, did the dishes, packed a bag like it's a sleepover, not like there's a child on the way. And we're gonna head to the hospital soon. So wish us luck. Nervous?
A little bit.
Same. Okay, we are now at Burger King. False alarm. Everything is fine. And my cervix is still closed. But before we left, we were definitely trying to be zen and chill, but both panicking inside. I did the dishes. I made you a sandwich.
I put the car in sport mode.
Johnny was like, I'm not nervous, it's fine, it's not gonna happen today. The minute we hit the highway, the pedal was to the metal and he started yelling at cars. So though this was a great practice run, it's time to pack our bags and finish the nursery and do a lot of the things that we were gonna leave for pretty last minute. It has all of a sudden turned into summer here in Toronto. It's supposed to be 30 degrees today, which is pretty insane considering it was negative degrees last week. It is glorious now. I am currently in my 33rd week, which is crazy, of pregnancy. And I'm feeling good. So I'm headed over to Pilates now to get some stretching in. It's a very chill class. I'm wearing full shorts. It is full summer. Do you think you're nesting? We went out for a walk and got pizza. There was like a Vlog.to video of Pizza's pizza roller. The pizza looked so good. So we decided to just get it for lunch today. But after this week's scare, we have come to the realization that we have nothing ready. Not that there needs to be that much ready. Like, we would have been totally fine if we ended up having the baby this week. But having things ready is just a lot nicer. So, after we have lunch today, I am finally going to work on the baby room. We tried really hard not buying new furniture. And so figuring out a configuration with all our existing furniture is going to be a fun challenge. And then we moved everything from the basement upstairs to figure out what we have and what we don't have, because I truly don't know what we've been gifted. I'm really lucky. I have a lot of cousins and friends who have recently had newborns, so I've just kind of like adopted a lot of stuff for free. But that just means there's a million things in bags and boxes that I just don't know what it is, don't know where it's come from, and gotta figure that out. We got these from Target when we were in the States. Not that the child will need it for a while. We also moved these shelves that used to be in Johnny's office, which is now the baby room, and I think it looks so much better here. And then there used to be a kitchen buffet, but we moved that upstairs. And we moved all of our desks to my parents' place. And so look how much more open our living room looks. That's gonna be where the play area will be. This room, this house, a mess. It's fine. We'll clean it up eventually, but let me show you what the eventual nursery is starting to look like now. Boxes. This is the kitchen buffet that we moved into this room just because it has more storage. So I fully sat in this room for like 30 minutes yesterday, trying to figure out where I want to move everything. So this couch that I'm on now, it's actually a futon, or like it turns into like a bed. So we'll call it a day bed. And we had it in here for Johnny's office, and whenever guests came over and they wanted to stay the night, I considered getting a, like, what do you call those? Like baby chairs? Nursery chairs, which is like a single chair that reclines as a footrest. And I considered getting that for the baby room, but I just really don't want to spend any more money on it. And I feel like this is pretty comfortable and that it can get the job done. And then when the baby's a little bit older and a toddler, it'd be nice to just have like a little day bed to snuggle on together. Or even if we need to sleep here, we can. And then this buffet is nice and thin. It's not that deep, which is nice. So I was gonna leave it there, but I feel like moving it to this side might be nicer. But then the door needs to open, so I don't know where this crib and dresser is gonna go. So the problem is we just have really big chunky furniture and didn't really measure anything before putting this room together. I swapped the couch and the buffet. Still not convinced. I don't know why stuff like this bothers me so much and why I obsess over it. Filling this regular human-sized mom dresser with itty-bitty tiny baby things has actually been a weird struggle. Let me preface by saying we don't have everything yet because our baby shower is next weekend. Some little socks, they're so cute. And then I have not bought a label maker because I just can't justify that, but I just stick everything on a tape, and this is how I do it in my kitchen too, and it works. So here are the newborn things. It's all hand-me-downs. It's all from my cousins. I bought, obviously, these brown and beige items from Old Navy when they were having a sale. It took a weird amount of time to organize this. I folded and refolded things maybe 10 times to figure out what the best way to do it was. It is baby shower day. We're hosting a joint baby shower today. I can appreciate having a baby shower with just women, but we've been together for so long that all our family and friends are the same, or they're coupled off too. So we just invited everyone over, all our family, friends. It's a lot of people, it's about 40 people. We are prepping all the food right now. Our shower starts at around 2. All right, so I put this balloon arch together and I am very proud of myself. Obviously, we still need to do some cleaning, but this is what's happening in our kitchen right now. We're making veggie sandwiches and deli meat sandwiches, things that I cannot have. I'm making some tzatziki right now that we're gonna have for dip for a veggie platter. We have lots of fruit. Look at this effort I put in. Are these not the cutest little straws that I made of baby me and baby Johnny? What else is cute are these little cookies that I got custom made. We don't really have a theme, but I thought it would be cute to have like daisies and onesies for the spring, you know? Aren't they cute? We are absolutely running out of space in our fridge, so trying to figure out how to cut things and prep things while still having room in the fridge to put things in. We need a bigger house, we need a bigger fridge. I am 35 weeks and 3 days pregnant, which means I only have 2 more weeks of work, which is very exciting. And then a week off. And then I think I'm gonna get induced. I'm not 100% positive yet, but I am 99% sure that I want this baby out of me sooner than later if it doesn't happen naturally. So we'll keep everyone posted. And I have finally just decided that this is the way that this room has to be. Okay, so it's not completely done yet, but I got these frames gifted to me from Opposite Wall. We left the buffet here. I think I already shared. We ordered some shelving, so I'll show you what that looks like afterwards. It's kind of whack because these are now filled. diapers and wipes. We just put up this mobile. Thought it was really cute. Our crib. I'm just drying this towel. I just washed it. And then I just started really filling up these drawers. And already this child has way too much clothes. We finally also packed a hospital bag. I don't think it's fully packed, but it's like pretty close to being done now, where if there was an emergency and we had to get out of the house, we'd be like decently prepared. My cousin just dropped off their infant seat for us to install. It feels so weird to be doing this.
Level on the seat.
What's that? Oh, it's a seatbelt. I didn't know that it came with that.
If you see any, is it level?
I thought it was this. It's green. No, it's not level.
Is there any red showing?
No. So does that mean it's level?
That's level. Okay, now I gotta look here. Now we need to.
Finished my last day of work. We're headed to Yorkdale because we're gonna have an early dinner at the Cheesecake Factory, right? Or ramen? The Cheesecake Factory or ramen?
Honestly, either. We're gonna go to both at some point, so you pick.
Okay, so the ramen place is mostly Michelin star. I normally don't love ramen, but I don't hate it. And then the Cheesecake Factory just has so much variety. And dessert. We'll play it by ear. We're back home after only an hour and 45 minutes. So we clearly did not go to either of the restaurants. Instead, we got takeout from 3 places and snacks. Okay, so there's this spot called Bing's. There's always a line there, and I think it's supposed to be really good. And what was it, Johnny? Their anniversary? Look, we got a pin. I went kind of ham, and I got dessert for later. It's a Cinnabon. Other things, and a tart. Obviously, we got a mango diamond slush from Real Fruit, my favorite. And Johnny got Chipotle as well. And I got Jimmy the Greek. My boss sent me flowers for my last day. So nice of her. Wow, these are stunning. They're peonies. Wow, look how stunning. These are gonna be so pretty when they bloom. I freaking love peonies. Headed to our week 37 OB appointment. This could be I mean, everything can be the last of anything at this point, but this is likely our second last OB appointment before I get induced. And it's finally summer in Toronto.